They are dark, dank, smelly places, underground labyrinths that many never venture into. From the darkness, stories have emerged of everything from giant alligators to subterranean Sasquatch. The tunnels beneath the cities are claimed to be home to a number of mysterious sewer creatures. So let's take a look at the world beneath our feet and see what cryptids lurk in the dark. Welcome to IF, videos on history, mystery and the strange. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video again. Let's start out with the most famous of underground terrors. Not so much a cryptid, but an animal that many would not think would choose to make a home in the dark, meandering sewers. Alligators. When talking about these reptiles and sewers, the mind jumps to the reports of the 1930s when it was said that these animals had grown to freakish sizes, living in the sewers, changing them from the creature we see in the swamps and Everglades to mutants that developed abnormal colorings and other physical anomalies. So how did they get to be in the stagnant wastes under the New York streets? Well, during the 1930s, there was a fad of parents buying baby alligators for their children. Not the best decision. As the animals began to grow, they became both difficult and dangerous for the children to care for, so they were flushed down the toilet. The reptiles survived the water ride and began setting up home in the sewers. They were said to live off of rats and garbage. And talking of rats, they too have become monsters, but more on that later. Many claim that the sewer gators were or are nothing more than an urban myth, but they are wrong. There is much documented history on this story. From 1935, sewer workers were tasked with finding and flushing out and killing any of the animals they came across in the dark. There was a little exaggeration. They didn't find any giants. The average animal they did find and kill was around 2 feet in length. But with that being said, an older, wiser and bigger animal may have been able to elude the hunting parties. Over the years, more animals have been found, some measuring up to 8 feet. It is said that these animals were not hatched in the sewers, but wandered in and got lost in the maze of tunnels. One of these was captured and killed, and an analysis of its stomach contents revealed the remains of at least 2 dogs, some rats, and a wristwatch. Fortunately, there was no hand attached to it. So I mentioned rats again, a creature that most would expect to call the sewers home. What many may not know is that these normally small mammals are growing to monstrous sizes. The amount of trash they get to feed on is increasing, and the rodents are taking full advantage of the all-you-can-eat buffet of our waste. This abundance of food has seen the animals grow to the size of a small dog, and they may not stop there. Rats breed at a rapid rate, this meaning on a genetic level they are quick to adapt, morph and take on new physical characteristics. They are also becoming more aggressive and may attack pets, but the real danger is disease. Wales disease is a major threat, a nasty illness that causes jaundice and sickness. And a chilling thought to end the talk of rats is that when the food they have been binging on runs out, experts warn they will invade our homes looking for more to eat. Could we see a rodent uprising, the likes of which has only been seen in stories? Maybe we will have to give the Pied Piper of Hamelin a call. Another creepy creature that many fear is the spider. Arachnids like to call the dark recesses of our homes their home and can be found in almost any dark spot of a house. They also like to live in the sewers. The supply of flies must be constant and make for many easy meals. There have been reports of this creepy crawly growing to massive sizes beneath the pavements of a city that is more associated with another giant lizard, Godzilla. I am of course talking about Tokyo. Going back to the age of disco, the 1970s, utility workers discovered something very odd in a long forgotten part of a Tokyo sewer system. While inspecting this part of the sewer tunnel, one of the workers felt his foot brush up against something which he felt was out of the ordinary. Reaching down to his leg, the worker's hand became covered in a mass of silky spider's web. Looking down, the man was surprised when he saw a massive web that spread out across the ground and covered an estimated area of several square meters. The web was a mass of dead and dying creatures, everything from insects up to large rats. Investigating more, the man found a tunnel-like opening with a measurement of around 25 centimeters in diameter. The silk construction was very similar to what is built by the funnel web spider, albeit much larger. If the size of the web is any indication of the size of the spider, this thing must have been huge. Luckily for the Japanese worker, the spider never made an appearance. Now, heading back to the United States and North Carolina, a video was shot that shows a mysterious grey-like alien peering out of a sewer pipe. Captured in 2015, there has still been no explanation to what is seen peering out from the rainwater sewer pipe. The video, dated June 24, 2015, along with a later version which was uploaded in March of 2016, show the storm drain and then a creature which looks out and around the pipe. It appears almost like some kind of grey alien. The creature may be surprising to many, but it isn't the first time North Carolina has had to deal with unidentified cryptids in its sewer systems. Back in 2009, a video surfaced of an unknown lifeform or sewer creature in Raleigh. The strange animal that was filmed was captured using a snake cam that was being employed to inspect the sewers in the local area. The creature was given the unflattering moniker of Poop Monster by those that discovered it, and it was a strange pink pulsating ball of goop. Many speculated on what this thing could be. Was it some alien larva incubating in the warm, damp sewer? Maybe it was a new type of life form like the blob, and it would emerge to engulf the local residents. Or maybe it was something a little more mundane. Ed Bouchan, environmental coordinator at the Raleigh Public Utilities Department, identified the slime mass as a colony of tubifex worms. These animals are more commonly known as sludge or sewer worms. They are rarely seen and live in the sediment, eating bacteria and polluted organic matter. They are hardy little guys, eating what most creatures cannot. They can even survive with almost no oxygen and have reproductive organs that disappear after sex. They sound more like a cryptid more than some cryptids. These creatures are just a small glimpse of the many animals said to live beneath the streets. If you are looking for more, you may try searching out London's black sewer pigs, or maybe even real trolls and sewer-dwelling humanoids. Would you be brave enough to venture underground and find these monsters? What strange creatures have you heard of living underneath our feet? Let me know in the comments below. As always, if you like what I do here on the channel, hit that red button, like and share. You can catch the latest by searching We Are If. And if you would like more in the way of cryptid tales and mystery monsters, hop on over to my friends at The Venomous Fringe, linked in the description box. Anyone that would like to support me and the channel, please click the links to my Patreon, merch and other social media provided in the description. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.